What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad to be back here with all you awesome folks. Today we're talking about a clothing brand that I recently got invited to check out called Shirt-ESNTLS. And what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm just going to first present my thoughts on the stuff that I got from the brand and offer up my honest opinion, you know, pretty much just the regular stuff that I do here. And for those that don't know, I'm pretty sure you all do already know this already. This is a brand tied to teaching men's fashion. I think that's pretty much common knowledge at this point, but just in case you didn't know, it is. And no, Jose did not ask me to make this video. I'm not sucking up to teaching men's fashion. That's just stupid. I mean, I'm a reviewer. I review stuff. That's what we do here. And Shirt-ESNTLS is a clothing brand. They offer quite a few things actually in total, not just t-shirts. They offer I didn't know about that either. So they offer a wide variety of things, and their next launch is today, actually August 24th, right now. They're open actually right now, which is why I'm talking about it here today. And what they've done here is pretty simple. They've sent me a couple items to wear, to check out, and just form an honest opinion of them. But Shirt-ESNTLS, for those that may not know, describes themselves as a luxury clothing brand that creates items that are designed to make you more attractive. And yes, when I first heard that part, I kind of laughed a little bit. I mean, that part's all about sales and marketing. You know, looking past all that, what I was more interested / concerned with was how I was going to look in these and how they were actually going to work with me. You know, was I going to like them or was I not going to like them? That's really what it comes down to. We're not going to wear something if we don't like it and we don't feel comfortable in it. And honestly, when it comes to brands like this, I'm always a bit concerned because let's face it, I'm not this super fit six-packing god of thunder. I mean, I'm just being real about it. I'm more fat Thor than fit Thor. So this is obviously something that I take into consideration when checking out different clothing brands, and that was no different obviously with the items that they sent. I wanted to see if these could be something someone like me could wear and enjoy. Now, this brand does offer quite a few different things. Again, I didn't know that they offered more than t-shirts, because when I first heard about the brand, that's all I heard about was the t-shirts. But you know, they do offer various t-shirts, you know, long and short sleeve shirts, but they also have things like underwear, socks, polos, pants. They actually sent me a pair of pants to test out. They were a green pair of joggers. They were really awesome. So this brand actually offers quite a few different things that I highly suggest that you check out, especially if you didn't know that that's what they had before now. And so what they sent me besides those green joggers was this long sleeve white shirt here, a black Henley, and a white polo. And what I noticed right away was that obviously the pants went with all of the shirts, so that's cool. And when trying them on, I actually noticed that they fit really nicely and they were extremely comfortable. I did get a size large, and actually each one of the items were a size large except for the polo, which we'll talk about in a second. But when it came to the shirts specifically, the shirts, not the polo, we'll talk about the polo in a little bit, but when it came to the shirts specifically, I was expecting them to be, you know, really tight, because that's what I've seen with this style of clothing in the past, is a large is not actually a large. Sometimes the tag will say large, but in like little parentheses it'll say small, and you know, you put it on and it's skin tight. I was concerned that that was going to happen, but that couldn't have been further from the truth. Obviously I'm wearing this one right now. In the cases of both the white shirt and the black Henley, they both fit me really nicely. They fit like a glove, really, and they're extremely comfortable to wear. They're really not too tight at all. They fit really nicely in the arms and the shoulders, which I have broad shoulders, so sometimes shirts can be a little bit awkward for me, and they fit really nicely in the shoulders. They're not too tight in the chest or the stomach, which is good because, you know, sometimes I like to hide a little bit of that. And so really I was glad for that. That was something I was quite nervous about, to be honest. I also found later that these shirts are 63% bamboo material, which was awesome because I literally had no idea that people even used bamboo material to make things. I had no idea they even fought off bad odors, so that's awesome. You learn something new every day, I guess. But the two things that added up to criticism for me had to do with the jogger pockets and the polo's cut. Now, I did mention the shirts were super comfortable, and the polo too is super comfortable, but I actually had to get a size up for it to fit me. The large was super tight, and so I had to get an extra large, which obviously was different because the shirts were large and they fit just fine. As of now, the extra large does fit and it fits really well, so it is a remedied situation, but I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that because that is what I saw initially, and as you guys know with these reviews, if I see it, I say it. I don't really keep anything out. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. And as for the joggers, the pockets, I mentioned that the pockets there, they weren't really pockets. I mean, I couldn't figure out what the deal was here. Maybe it's just something that I'm not hip to. I don't know. I mean, nothing fit inside these pockets. I couldn't put my phone in there, couldn't put my wallet in there, stuff that I usually keep in my pockets. Nothing fit. I do really like the look and the feel of the joggers, and they paired up with the black Henley specifically really well. I thought it made for a really nice outfit, and honestly it did give me a bit more confidence as to how I looked in the clothes, because like I said in the past, I've really struggled with this aspect, you know, fashion, my weight, how I look, things like that. And I'm being honest with you guys, this is how I have felt in the past, and I'm not going to say that, you know, these clothes completely changed my outlook on life and it made me feel like a supermodel. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that in the past I have tried this style of clothes, you know, joggers, t-shirts like this, Henleys, and I've had some success and some I've just really felt like they didn't look good on me, but I actually did feel like these clothes fit me pretty well. I felt comfortable in them, and I felt confident in them, which for me was a good feeling. That's all I'm trying to say. It did feel good to wear these, and I do think that they fit pretty well for me. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say. When it comes to the shirts, the long sleeve and the Henley, I'm a big fan of them. They're super comfortable. They fit well. They're cut really nicely, like I said, but I would like to check out other items from this line though, because it's really nice for a brand to have items like this that work for a guy like me. It just, you know, gives me a little bit of hope that maybe my style is not as hopeless, I guess, you know, because I'm not as fit as I'd like to be. You know, there's still things that I can wear and feel comfortable in. They also, though, did offer up a code to you guys, my subscribers, to save a little money off your order, and that will be in the description along with a link to everything that I showed you here today if you're interested in checking those out. That is it, though, for this one. As always, if you'd be so kind as to give me a like on this video, toss me a comment down there. I'd love to hear from you guys. That would be incredible. I do, of course, have some new videos in the works for you guys that will be released shortly, so make sure you turn on those notifications so you do not miss out on those. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.